The Titanic. Watertight compartments and a steel-plated hull render it all but impenetrable. Nearly every technological breakthrough of the previous 50 years is on board, providing comfort and safety. If it was built to be unsinkable, then why did it sink? Now, Titanic Tech on Modern Marvels. The immensity of its floating hulk was too great to be contained in a single glance. Surely it weighed hundreds of thousands of tons. Much of its bulk rested beneath the surface of the calm seas. It must have glistened even on a moonless April night on its maiden voyage. Most marvelous of all, it was created entirely out of water. The iceberg that sank the Titanic. Perhaps the story of the Titanic begins here, in the frigid North Atlantic, where icebergs are calved, broken off from glaciers that drop into the ocean off Greenland's coast. It was here that the battle between technology and nature played out on that mid-April evening in 1912, and it was here that technology lost.
How do you take the largest ship in the world on its maiden voyage full of the wealthiest, most influential people of two continents, that's called Unsinkable, and crash it in the middle of the Atlantic before it ever completes its maiden voyage?
Between 10 and 15,000 icebergs form every year off Greenland. Some nearly 3 million tons, and containing ice as old as 110,000 years. And they continue to present a shipping hazard.
They're deteriorating. By the time they make it to the Grand Banks and eventually south out into the shipping lanes, typically they're very dramatic in shape. They've taken on irregular shapes, and they're beautiful, but they're also very dangerous.
The International Ice Patrol, part of the United States Coast Guard, monitors the ice using satellite images, radar, and C-130 reconnaissance planes.
Our job is to find the icebergs and then draw an imaginary line in the ocean so that ships transiting across through there say, if you stay south of this line and east of this line, you're not going to encounter an iceberg like the Titanic did. We try to predict their drift and their deterioration because the mariner doesn't want to know where it was when we found it. He wants to know where it's going to be when he gets there, so they don't violate that basic law of physics of trying to occupy the same space at the same time.
The Ice Patrol was created in the wake of the Titanic disaster and charged with monitoring ice in the North Atlantic shipping lanes.
We're batting 1,000, to use a baseball analogy,